How's it going, guys? The Pokemon Rapper here, and welcome to Season 4 of Pokemon Go Battle League, starting with Great League, my favorite. I know last video I talked about how amazing Shiftry is, and I even almost made another video talking about how good he is, but he's not on my team in these battles. I'm going to use a team that I used for a lot of Season 3, and that is Skarmory, Galarian, Stunfisk, and Azumarill. I feel like they cover a lot of different things. They are weak to a few different things. They are pretty weak to Shiftry in the back in that Skarmory double grass team, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Let's jump into these battles. We're in the early ranks right now. I don't know if we're seeing anything crazy like that, but I enjoy the early battles because you get to see some different picks and other stuff that people are using that aren't always the same meta stuff until you start getting a little higher up. So here we go. Also, before the battle start, this is the very end of right before I started actually the new season. So went to battle, popped a star piece. Let's see these rank 9 rewards. Almost got to rank 10 the last few days of season 3. I didn't expect to get to rank 10 at all, but then we just started going up towards the end when Great League came back. But that's all right. Rank 9.5 is pretty good. Maybe rank 10 this season. We'll see. So here we go. We got Skarm, we got a Medicham lead. This is great for us. We're doing some great damage. They switched to Altaria, and we can afford to stay in with Skarm here and just farm up a little bit more energy, and then go right into the great Altaria counter here in Galarian Stunfisk. We're going to get a shield out of them right away. Gonna take a Dragon Pulse, Sky Attack, whatever they're doing. Galarian Stunfisk just eats it up very well. So it's funny how we're letting these attacks go through and actually taking a little bit of damage on this guy, but the moves are doing so little. And now look, they had to use both their shields, and we have another Rock Slide ready to go. So we're just in a fantastic spot right off the rip. Medicham comes back out, we go right back into that Scarf that has a bunch of energy ready to go, so one Sky Attack is pretty much going to take it out. We try to take it out with that last quick move because Sky Attack didn't take it out, and I thought that might be a dynamic punch. It was only an ice punch, but in this position we actually kind of just have the shields to spare. So we see Galarian Stunfisk. This is an interesting team, definitely very good Pokemon by themselves with Medicham, Altaria, Galarian Stunfisk. Well put together team. And we're going to let this Galarian Stunfisk do as much work as it needs to do and use all of its resources because that quick move is doing very little damage to Skarm. And now we're just going to go back into our Stunna and try to hit him with that Earthquake. Try to seal the deal. That Rock Slide wouldn't have knocked us out, but even if he was trying to bait the shield, just from counting and knowing how much energy he's used so far, we know if he uses that Rock Slide, he's not going to be able to get the Earthquake. So even if it was just a bait, it's not really a problem. And then Altaria comes out, and before Azumarill comes out, we actually get to a Rock Slide and take the dub. So, good game right there. Slat Gang, game 2. Skarm, we see a Raichu lead, straight Raichu, not a Alolan Raichu, no hats, nothing. Business Raichu. We go right into Galarian Stunfisk right here, and they elect to attack. We see a Wild Charge, so that does about an 1/8, and they switch out right away. So we see a Venusaur now. Not too many Venusaurs floating around Great League. This is an interesting pick, and we are able to just start Rock Sliding it. Now we need this Stunfisk for that Raichu, so we can't let this Stunfisk take any damage. Instant shield, Azumarill, Skarmory there, losing to Raichu's Wild Charge very, very hard. So we need to ensure this health, this Galarian Stunfisk's health. And we're able to take out the Venusaur. I believe I switch into a Skarm right back here. Get a Sky Attack off, do a bunch of damage. And now we're going to let this go through. Again, we are saving the shields strictly for this guy right here. His defense is down, so he's taking a lot of chip off these. and he's just gonna let us farm it down. He's not gonna switch out. He's not gonna do anything. We take a wild charge right there, and then when he switches into that Obstagoon, we're gonna first hit him with a rock slide. And now we could finally change, so we go into our Azumarill right here. And we're gonna let this go through, I believe. And this is interesting. Pay note of this scenario right now, that we don't use the shield. It was Gunk Shot. We take massive damage. Doesn't knock us out. That player off would knock him out, but his quick move is doing virtually nothing to us. So even if this is a Night Slash, we should be able to get to another player off before he can get to anything and knock us out. And we do, which is great. And the Raichu comes out, and we're able to farm it down with no Stunfisk coming back in. So, pretty good. Next game right here, we see a Jolteon lead. Another electric lead right off the bat. And we go into Stunfisk again. And now again, not changing. So maybe earlier on in the ranks, this would be a good time to learn different, to kind of see for the newer players what Pokemon are better than other Pokemon. Like we see a Cacturne switch right here. He had switch advantage against me, and I switched into my Galarian Stunfisk, but now he doesn't really have a really good answer to this Stunfisk and in Cacturne. So Grass Knot wouldn't do a whole heck of a lot, and it takes a pretty long time to farm that up. So we take the Cacturne out, we see a Primeape come out. I'm going to go right into my Azumarill here, and it's no problem if he goes back into Jolteon and takes us out, because then Galarian Stunfisk could take out the Jolteon, and then when Primeape comes back out and takes out our Stunfisk, we have Skarmory to take out the Primeape, and that's a winning game for us. So, good winning scenario here. And that's pretty much exactly what's going to happen. We're going to get the last shield out of him with Azumarill's player off, so Azumarill definitely did its job. And we're just going to go for a Rock Slide right here. We could possibly just end the game with an Earthquake on the Primeape. Primeape, again, is not, probably not in the top 50 or top 100 of Pokemon Battle League, but, for players just starting out, you experiment. You want to use Pokemon you think are going to work. You try to put a team of evenly distributed types, and it's all trial and error. And I tried a bunch of different stuff when I first started. When they introduced the Go Battle League, I was very much into it. And, yeah, there's a lot to learn. So, try Pokemon like Cacturne, like Jolteon, and then when you start getting a little higher in the ranks, see what works a little bit better, and yeah, just accordingly. It's all fun. And alright, so game 4, this is important. This is an important one, because we see an Azumarill lead. So now we're seeing some meta stuff here in rank 1. They're gonna block this one. Doesn't look like this video sped up, but that's okay. We can talk a little bit more over it. We get 2 shields from 2 Sky attacks, so a little bit of lag right there. And now we have a decision to make. We don't want Skarm to go down. We're going to use a shield right here. It is Ice Beam that would just about take us out. We see a switch into Obstagoon, so we quickly switch into our Azumarill. And they are shieldless. But I thought, from the second battle, I'm like, alright, it definitely has enough for Gunk Shot. Let's block it. And we were right. It was a Gunk Shot. But that's not the problem. The problem is that we have no shields left, and we don't know what that other Pokemon is. So, the player off takes out the Obstagoon very easily. And then we see a Grottle in the back. That's not terrible, right? We're not in the worst spot. Do about half right there. It's gonna elect to attack. It could have farmed us down right there, but I understand the worry if they lost count of how much energy I had. So they just body slam, finish us off. And right here, we're going to go into our Scar. We're going to quickly sky attack. But now you can kind of sense where the worry comes into play. We have a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, but they have an Azumarill, and they're going to farm down a Skarmory. We're going to quickly switch out before they could farm it down and get even more energy. But it doesn't matter, because they already have enough energy for, you guessed it, the Hydro Pump. And it's just about one shot. Now I think I got a little nervous right there. I could have farmed up some energy and went for an Earthquake. Would it have knocked it out? Probably not. And then it would have been close. It would have been much, much closer. And who knows? Those two quick moves from Skarmory might have been able to finish the game. We might have been able to walk out of this one with a win, but that's my mistake. Maybe we even let Azumarill take the Gunk Shot, knowing from the second game of this video that it would have lived. So, even thinking that I've been top 500, I've been ranked 9, all this stuff, there's still always going to be misplays. There's still always going to be room to learn, so never get discouraged. In Game 5, finally, we see a Scyther lead. I've never seen a Scyther lead before. I've seen plenty of Scizor, and now they switch into Latias, and I'm like, alright, I'm a little confused just because I'm not used to playing against Scyther and Latias so much, but I know that Dragon is not effective against Fairy, and unless it has Psychic or something, then that'll do some damage, but I want to keep Skarm for Scyther as a complete matchup advantage, and I think Azumarill will do better against Latias. So they blocked the player off. That would probably one-shot. I didn't realize I had one game done when it switched into the new season, so I only got to play 4 games, and I think I won 3 of them. I won 2 of them. I went 2-2, and the first game was a win, so now I'm on that weird, not even a 5, like sets of 5. I think I'm 1 short. I'm definitely 1 short. Alright, back to the game. But anyway, I just felt the need to say that because, yeah, just seems weird. I went 3-2, or maybe they only counted for 2-2, but I was still rank 1. But in these battles, these are the first official set of 5 going from rank 1. Do we get to rank 2? I don't know. Guys, gotta stay tuned to the end of the video to find out. And we see a Marshtomp right here, so we're in a good spot. We don't know what's coming. This is not a Swampert, this is a Marshtomp, and we are just going to shield to pay, just to play it extra safe. And then Sky Attack will probably take it out, but they get to another Surf before. Here we're going to farm up 1 more. Don't even know if I did that on purpose, but also sorry for this not being sped up. I did speed it up in iMovie for some reason. It must have not went through. Something happened. Something wacky happened. The Scyther comes back out. Also, if you like this beat, I made this beat. Yeah, I've been making beats and putting them in the background of these videos. And yeah, they're nothing crazy, but I just enjoy doing it. So if you like it, then let me know. Leave a like. And if you like the battles, we do get to rank 2, by the way. 2K Stardust, pretty good. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy the battles and the commentary, got plenty more coming, so subscribe for that. And follow me on Instagram at the Pokemon Rapper, and we will see you in the next one, baby. Stay hydrated.